This is Mr. Landshark bringing the finest underwater Retribution cast this side of East Yorkshire, and today we have a 3 versus 3 on this map. Over on the top left, we have Kungalooh playing as the Tech Marine Commander. We have Illethor playing as a Warlock. We have HQ007 playing as a Chaos Lord. We have Hear Me Roar playing as a Eldar Warlock. We have Juelz Santana playing as a Illethor Alpha, and we have GiDDoLo playing as a Force Commander. Can I just say well done everyone for having slightly easier names to pronounce than every single game in the world. We have Eldar Warlock, the Red Eldar Warlock, moving up, gonna scare these scouts away. They don't want to get into combat with him without any support. They completely forgot to capture this point. I know that I do that quite a lot on this map, since this is a less popular map than most. Beautifully done, Illethor Alpha, just casually hiding here, waiting for the correct moment to strike. We have a Force Commander with the Ultramarine skin, just moving in, being supported by Hormagaunts, Termagaunts, and some Tactical Marines. And there we go, like I said, perfect ambush, very, very well done. However, was not counting on those Howling Banshees going to be there. However, being able to distract those Banshees and those Eldar Guardians enough for these guys in support to take the middle here. Howling Banshees now going to try and take on these Tactical Marines with their power weapons. They are very good at melting through power armour, however there's just too much stuff for them to deal with here. We have the blue Eldar Warlock just chilling in the middle, getting gangbanged here. He's not going to do very well, getting a special attack, probably wanting to run away now. He's not going to run away, and now he is. Probably would have been a better idea to run away when he did a special attack to knock everyone back. We have some Spore Mines. You do not see Spore Mines nearly as much as you should do. Taking out quite a lot of those Chaos Heretics. There always needs to be more Spore Mine play. See how much damage that just did there. Heretics now affect health. They are going to escape, maybe with just one model left, 2 models left. We have the Red Eldar player capping everything on the top as well. Blue kind of like having a spearhead going towards the Red's power. Maybe taking out a generator or two. We don't see anyone. We see the Red. Oh, this is going to get confusing. The Red Space Marines, who are also Ultramarines, so they're red and blue. I'm going to call them red just for name's sake. They get one generator away. They have now, Tactical Marines now got their flamer, able to destroy buildings ridiculously quick. 2 generators and almost decapping this power nerd. Very good early power harass by blue team here. We have now these guys a full retreat. May as well. They've done all the damage they can. No point in sticking around for any longer, especially when they could take a lot more damage from all these Guardians, Howling Banshees, as well as the Ultramarines here. We have Red Team continue pushing on down here. We have some Rangers just stealthing in, maybe wanting to engage the Space Marine player, since there is a lot of Termagaunts in one squad, and although they can one-shot a Termagaunt, it takes a lot for them to reload, and obviously they've got higher priority targets. We've now got Red trying to do their own power bash. Guardians not been very good at taking on power generators, however they are doing a decent amount of damage. They are probably going to take on 1 or 2, actually no, probably just going to take on, actually no, yeah, they're going to take probably all the generators actually. All blue is up here. There are HQ007 now going triple Chaos Heretics. Very unusual build. They have, I presume they've all got, yeah, they have all got grenade launchers. Very good at supporting anything. Well, supporting anything that his allies will have. Plus, they are also very cheap to reinforce. Although they do lose their kamikaze ability, I think. Don't quote me on that there. Chaos Lord now going to move in, going to be tying up. These guys going to regain all his health with his sweeping strike attack. I know there's an actual name for that, but you know me by now. I don't know names of things. Lots of Spore Mines, 2 squads of Spore Mines. I love to see this. Do not see this enough, especially since it's like the perfect counter to these heretics. If he could just get these in, keeps them moving, will also keep these rangers moving as well. These rangers do not want to stay still. Now that they've been suppressed by the scouts, they're going to move in, maybe getting these guys. Almost very unusual. I must say that is a very unusual build from the Blue Chaos player. We've now got an assault squad for Kungalooh even. Of the Blue Space Marine player moving in, forcing these Chaos Heretics to retreat. Howling Banshees now with their aspect of the Banshee. Blue team really on the back foot, however on the top they have capped the majority of things and they are now capturing middle VP. Probably also going to decap this requisition point. However, red team are now going to be bashing this power. However, obviously being able to reinforce after retreating, since the Chaos base is really close to this power farm even, they are just able to retreat, then come back really quickly, able to support whatever their allies throw in. These assault squads are going to be taken out. I think the Warlock used his Fleet of Foot ability on the entire... No, it was just on his own men. It looked like he used his global ability, which allows all his allies to move ridiculously quick. We have some Termagants just moving in down south, some Spore Mines and some Illethor Alpha. Probably going to be capping all this bottom stuff. The bottom stuff is usually forgotten about, especially when there's a lot of engagements going on the top and the middle. If you can capture them, hopefully the other team will forget about them. HQ007 and Kungalooh going tier 2 for blue team, and Juelz Santana going for tier 2 for the red team. Understood. We now have the Howling Benches going stealth, probably a stealth field being placed by the Rangers. It's not probably, that is what's happened. There's no other way around it. Oh my god, it's now going to be bashing this power node. 2 lowly Spore Mines. Oh yeah. They were so close I didn't notice them. Scout squad going to be capturing that victory point over there. Big Space Marine blob going to be moving to capture this VP in the middle. We have some Banshees and a Warlock. A Warlock being upgraded with a Champion's Robe and a Merciless Witchblade. Santana with no upgrades of his Alpha Lictor. Artificial Armour and a Iron Halo for a Force Commander. Iron Halo is probably not only the most useful upgrade for a Force Commander, but also probably the most common, for good reason. Chaos Lord with no upgrades at the moment. Illethor with a Immolator, probably to counter the Termagants and Hormagaunts, what with his Immolate abilities. I was about to say, how many? Oh, 2 squads, 2 models left in this Chaos Heretic unit. Chaos, the Force Commander doing a very good job at just destroying whatever he comes in contact with. And Kungalooh with some artificial armour for his Tech Marine. I do quite like the, I think this is the White Scar skin, not skin, but colour scheme. I think they're known for fast attack and vehicles. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure Makuma will comment on this video because he knows a lot about just Warhammer in general, and if I'm wrong he will correct me. I can assure you of that. We have now the Force Commander being chased off by a Warlock and a Chaos Lord. Just chasing him right back to his base. Going to be bashing this power with his Blood Maul. What is this? Got some of the sweeping doom ability, and is just generally good for just bashing anything and everything. Some Guardians now also bashing this power. Again, very good power harass in this game. It's what I like to see. If there's no enemies to kill, you may as well kill their generators. Stops them from upgrading. We have now got I was about to say a Hive Tyrant, a Tyrant Guard coming in for the Tyrannid player. Just a very generally annoying unit to deal with. We also have a Razorback being upgraded with reinforced armor plating. As I was about to say, the Tyrant Guard is kind of like the Tyranid's equivalent to a what's it called? A Khorne Juggernaut. Just charging in, being very difficult at killing, especially when you're not prepared for it. Also can regenerate its health as well. Could just go into like a cocoon on the floor and just be very difficult to die. We also have a Chaos Dreadnought for HQ007 with a Mark of Khorne. So he's got a lot of support for his Chaos Dreadnought. He can always just peel back one of these units to heal this Chaos Dreadnought should it be under too much fire. We now have a Razorback moving in, going to be taking on this Eldar Warlock. He has this one. I'm not sure. There's a Warlock weapon that you can get which is good against armor. I know that the Farsi has a Singing Blade. Whether the Warlock has whether that's the same for the Warlock, I can't be 100% sure. We have some Harlequins. No. Some Howling Banshees moving in and stunning. No. I'm getting my words mixed up today. I do apologise. They was suppressing this Tech Marine, but being pushed off by this Razorback and this Assault Squad. Scout's now jumping into that Razorback. Going to be jumping out whenever he damn well pleases to either heal or just to support. The Force Commander now just being punched by the Chaos Dreadnought. Been supported by all this worship, doing some serious increased damage output for any Chaos units nearby. I also think that goes for his allies as well. We now have a Dreadnought for the Chaos Dreadnought. A Dreadnought for the Chaos Dreadnought, a Dreadnought for the Ultramarine Space Marines. The Ultramarine Space Marines with a fantastic banner on the top. I always get the Ultramarines Dreadnought confused with the Tech Marine Dreadnought that you can call him with his global abilities. Very good at melee. However, 1-on-1 Chaos Dreadnought versus a Space Marine Dreadnought while going into a Bloodlust, the Chaos Dreadnought will win. However, you've got to be careful when the Chaos Dreadnought goes into Bloodlust, because it will attack allies if there is no enemies to fight, which I love about that. It's very, you know, it holds true to what Khorne, you know, the whole Khorne lore and stuff. And this is what I mean. Tyrant Guard being able to heal itself and just cocoon itself on the floor, being very difficult to destroy. It is able to, well, not quite out-heal the damage, but it can really just distract everyone. We have now got some Rangers moving in, taking out one Warrior Brood. Well, one Warrior Brood, one Warrior in that Brood with 2 volleys. The Tyrant Guard now being taken out, distracting them for as long as possible, trying to get these guys in a better position. What with a Dreadnought being fixed up, it's now going for an assault cannon, probably to combat all this light infantry that we've got for the Eldar. We now have the Warlock and a Howling Banshee squad retreating for Hear Me Roar. Hear Me Roar is also going to try and take this. Well, he decaps the middle VP, throwing some grenades, taking out one Assault Marine, and now retreating. A Bright Lance squad just chilling out in the corner, taking out another Assault Marine. Not a good day to be an Assault Marine, I'll tell you that now. A big engagement coming up here. We have, oh, what's going to be dropped in here? I wonder, probably a Warrior squad. No, Spore Mines. Again, I love to see Spore Mines. More Spore Mines, the better. Can really do a lot of damage and can force people to retreat. You can really control movement with those. The Dreadnought with his Assault Cannon being able to provide excellent support. Going for, there we go, that ability where just doing so much damage to light infantry. This Ranger squad with 50 health left and 1 model left, really taking a lot of damage. But as I said, so many heretics means that he's able to heal this Chaos Dreadnought and just be able to support it so well Bloodlust now going for the Chaos Dreadnought. He's going to chase down this Dreadnought. This Dreadnought will go down. And there we go. That Dreadnought going down. This Librarian might also get taken out. No, they will not. However, once the Chaos Dreadnought goes into Bloodlust, obviously you cannot control it. So the problem is that he might overextend unintentionally. He's now just chasing down this Librarian, single-minded. This Dreadnought now turning hightail and running away. Up top we have Hear Me Roar with his host of Eldar. These guys are the Kungalooh is now going to be repairing his Razorback before this engagement. Although with a Bright Lance, with a Banshee, with they do not have. Actually, yes, they do have their not Warlock, their leader person thing, as you can tell by the, I think it's the hammer. Yeah, the hammer icon. If they can just like move to the back of the Razorback, see what I did there? They can do some serious damage. However, they may as well just stay in and deal with these Assault Marines, suppressing them, forcing them to retreat. We have got a excellent Eldar ambush going on here. The Warlock throwing all these Termagants. Are they Termagants? Yeah, they are Termagants. Towards the Banshees. Very nice play by Illethor. However, these Howling Banshees are bleeding pretty hard. This Force Commander now going for level 5. He has now got a Thunder Hammer, as well as the Artificial Armor and Iron Halo that he has had previously. We have the Lictor Alpha with some Corrosive Claws and a Deadly Jump. Hear Me Roar with his Merciless Witchblade, his Champion Robe, and his Heart of Darkness. Kungalooh with a Plasma Gun, Artificial Armor, and Orbs of the Omnisia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We have Warp Thrower for the Warlock, as we just saw, for Illethor's Warlock, as we just saw, as well as the Witchblade of Cronus. And we have the Mantle of Hate, Icon of Khorne, and the Blood Maul for the Chaos Lord. Chaos Lord now going to go toe-to-toe with all this. With all his upgrades, he is very durable. Maybe taking on this Chaos Librarian, this just normal Librarian, even. And an Avatar coming for Illethor. Being stealthed in as well. They will not... Oh, that is a fantastic play by Illethor. Really using his Warlock's Warp Thrower and his Rangers to full effect. And now we have a... Oh, I thought that was going to be like a Terminator drop or a Dreadnought drop, but no, it was a Reinforced drop, I think. But just very good play by Illethor. Well, I must say, well done. However, 339 for the blue team, 35 victory points for the red team. Armies are still fairly even. If red team just purely concentrate on victory points now, there's no reason why they can't win. They just have to be extra careful. However, with all of red team at tier 3 getting some decent tier 3 goodies, we have got a Chaos Predator being upgraded with the Mark of Nurgle, making it more durable, considering that the red team have got quite a lot of anti-vehicle weapons. We also have a Predator coming in for the blue team. This Warp Prism going to be caught off guard. They will yeah, there we go, a Melter Bomb, sending the Fire Prism out of control and exploding it in a fiery mess of darkness and sadness. Also a Las Cannon going for the Predator. However, now with the Warp Prism going down, there is no real tanks for the Predator to attack. We also have a Chaos Predator. Predators all day long. What is this drop from the hive? From the Tyranid is going to be more Spore Mines. Probably going to explode them here, right in the centre of all these, doing lots of damage, suppressing them all. So effective are those Spore Mines. But this middle battle still could be anyone's. The Eldar player micros well. However, the Chaos Lord... Oh, there we go. We have now got... that's the Eldar player well and truly screwed. He's going to be retreating. Howling Banshee is going to be moving this way. They do not want to engage this. They want to at least try and support someone else. But blue team, I think I've got this Swarmlord coming in for the Tyranids. Again, I do love Swarmlords. Swarmlords are probably my favourite unit in the game just because they are so cool and so incredibly useful. Almost unstoppable when supported properly. However, blue team have got so much of an army right now, I can't see red team pulling this back at all. However, you never know. You never know what's going on. We have now got Providence going for Illethor's Warlock. Assault Marines retreating from the Howling Banshees. We have also got some Webway Gates going for the Eldar player. And we have the Force Commander being knocked on his backside by the Fire Prism. Doesn't really need to do so much damage so long as he could just stop him from capping this point. However, something tells me that by the time this gets capped... Oh, there we go. Red team just hanging for a little bit longer. They have definitely lost, but they're holding in. They are not giving up without a fight. Swarmlord now on the field. Will it get used to some effect? He may as well just charge it in. They know they're going to lose, so they may as well have one glorious final charge. Swarmlord being scared away by these Chaos Heretics, probably waiting for some support from the Lictor Alpha and all these Tyranids. Swarmlord giving a synapse to all his units, making them all the more effective and all the more deadly. Swarmlord can allow his units to be able to reinforce near him, as well as making them super duper quick. However, there is a lot to deal with here. However, with the support from the Swarmlord, they might be able to do it. Oh, but there is now some Terminators for the Space Marine. Lictor Alpha now jumping in, taking on all these heretics. Swarmlord taking a lot of damage, however he is also doing a lot of damage. These Terminators will probably try and do as much damage as possible and then retreat. Now some support from the Eldar player. We have got probably some more Spore Mines being dropped in. There we go. Gonna probably try and scare off these heretics. We have now got the Nurgle Chaos Predator moving in, exposing his rear armour. And quite a lot of blue teams, well, when I say quite a lot, a fair amount of losses from the blue team. However, since they've got so much of an army left, even if they take massive losses, they still have a lot left. Now the blue Eldar are going to be moving in, going to be capturing these guys while being low on health. This is probably going to spell the end for the majority of these guys. They're going to try and retreat. Wailing Doom ability, taking out some Spore Mine, well, almost taking out a Spore Mine, maybe one or two Termagants. Probably going to regroup here with the Eldar player, going to be trying to focus fire on this Avatar. However, Illethor saw that coming, not engaging, and the Fire Prism just standing here, again just keeping these guys from not capturing this point. Santana throws out the GG, Himiro says yeah, and that was a pretty decent game. I'm just, words can't describe how impressed I am with the walkthrough play by Illethor's Warlock, but still a very good game from everyone. There was no real, no one was really like letting the team down, and just a generally even match all the way through. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.